how to be my mentee by joining the best sales training program in Vietnam.
Hey, Tom Peng, love what you're doing on your channel, buddy. Super congrats. You know, giving your time and energy to nonprofit business channel. Look, man, keep driving that audience. So Tom Peng, look forward to spending some time with you. I know you got the right mindset, so I'd love for you to share some of that from the big V. God bless, be great. 10X.
So if you watch my videos, you know that there's a way to become my mentee. And that is by joining the sales training program that I've started some weeks ago, many months ago, in fact. So every week, we have about 100 new sales trainees joining my company, and I always train the salesperson on their first day. We train them to be great salespeople and make a lot of money, because ultimately people join sales because they believe that they can make more money than any other profession. And that's the reality. In sales, there is no income ceiling. Of course, it also depends on what you sell. But compared to a salary job, let's say engineering, let's say accounting, let's say marketing, those jobs have fixed income, right? You can only make so much money a month. That income is fixed. But in sales, it depends on your hard work, it depends on how smart you work. Income is determined by your own ability. Of course, it depends on what you sell too. If you sell something that's really cheap and simple, let's say you sell credit card for a bank or FE credit or whatever, then your income is also very limited, right? But if you get into, let's say, a very technical product, let's say e-commerce or real estate, or you sell military weapons, I actually know somebody that does that, or you sell MRI machines into hospitals, then there's a potential to make a lot of money. But you cannot sell $1 million software, $2 million software without any sales experience. You gotta learn the sales skills from some place, and as you get better, you can start selling higher ticket items, maybe $1 million software, maybe $1 million MRI machines, maybe $20 million military weapons, whatever. So you gotta acquire those skills first before you can go to those big ticket items. And that's pretty much the path of my life, right? I started selling pizza when I was 19 years old. And eventually I got into software sales, big ticket sales. I was selling software contracts in the millions of dollars. So that's why you should get into sales. And unfortunately, a lot of people that get into sales in Vietnam are people that really don't have a lot of skills. They don't know what job they should do. They have no other job prospect. They cannot do engineering, they cannot do accounting, they cannot do marketing. So they choose sales as a profession. And those are really bad reasons to work in sales, because those people have very low expectations. They want very little for themselves. Maybe all they want is 5 million dong, just enough to eat instant noodles. They don't really help you. And those people don't really achieve a lot of success in sales. Let me give you an example. There's a dog, it's barking. I fucking want to punch that dog in the face. Shut up, fucking dog. Come on, I'm making a video here. Can you just shut the fuck up? Want to eat some dog meat? Okay, he shut up. So let me give you an example. In Canada, where I'm from, or I actually work with sales teams in Singapore as well. In those markets, people that want to become salespeople, they have one thing in mind. They want to make a lot of money. They get into the sales profession because they know it's the job that's going to give them the maximum income potential. They can make more money than doctors. They can make more money than engineers. They can make more money than anybody. Sales is the one skill that if you acquire, you learn how to sell, you make more money than any other profession. It has the highest return on investment. That's why people get into the sales profession. But unfortunately, that's not why people get into the sales profession here in Vietnam. In Vietnam, people get into the sales profession because they have no other opportunities available. And I just want you to understand this. If you get into sales just because you want to make 5 million dong and you have no other possibility, and you have no other opportunities, then that's the wrong reason. I want salespeople that want to earn a lot of money, ambitious, determined to make a lot of money. Those are the people I want in my sales training program. Every week, We have about 100 people joining my sales training program, and let me tell you this, about 90% will fail. 90 people out of 100 will fail that program, and they cannot continue in our sales teams. They will leave our sales team within the first week of joining the program. And this is how difficult it is, because we don't want people that cannot sell. We don't want people that are not determined. We don't want people that are not ambitious. We don't want people that don't want to make money. We don't want people that cannot provide great service to customers. So the selection process is very, very stringent. It's very difficult. But if you can do it, then you're going to make a lot of money. There's a lot of people in my company that's making very good income by selling e-commerce, by selling software. And you can do it too, but you gotta be very determined. Never give up. Sales is very easy. I will teach you everything you need to know. Sales is the easiest thing there is to learn, right? A lot easier than marketing, a lot easier than accounting, a lot easier definitely than engineering, right? There's not a lot you need to know. I will teach you everything you need to know, but the hard part is actually doing it. It's very difficult to do it well because most people give up. Most people, when they talk to the first customer, the second customer, the third customer, they say no. Oh, they can't take the no. Like people say no to them, they can't accept it. They just can't accept the no's from people and they quit. No's are very normal in sales. Most people are going to reject you. Not everybody wants to buy your product. Only a very small minority of people will want to buy your product. And that's what we teach in our sales training as well. It's called the numbers game. And if you watch my sales training on YouTube, then you know I talk about that a lot. Now, if you want to be my mentee, now is your opportunity. Now is your chance to join my sales training program. And if you pass, if you're one of those people that pass the first week of training, then yes, you have full access to me. You can meet me in the office face to face. You always have access to me. And I will consider you my mentee. How do you get into my training program? That's up to you. You gotta find that out. You gotta find that out. That is your first homework. If you can't even find out where I work, how to join that program, you probably should not be in my program anyways. All right, let me tell you a little bit more about my program. What I teach you is 30 years of my sales experience, plus the last 5 years of sales experience here in Vietnam. But it's not only that. I take the training from some of the top salespeople, the top sales trainer in the world, like Grant Cardone, who endorsed my video in the beginning. That was Grant Cardone. He's a billionaire, and he endorses my videos, and I learn from him, and I use his training material. And also there's someone called Jordan Belfort. Jordan Belfort is the character in the movie Wolf of Wall Street. They made a movie about him because he's such a great salesperson. I take the training material from those two very best sales trainers and I put them into this program and I teach you that. If you're in North America, you want Grant Cardone to teach you sales, or if you want Jordan Belfort to teach you sales, you better have $500,000. You better be one of those Fortune 500 companies, because if you're not, they're not gonna touch you. But in Vietnam, you get it all for free. If you just join my sales training program, and I will teach you everything you need to know about sales, and I will give you a way to make a lot of money, and really the sky is the limit. You can make as much money as you want, but you gotta do whatever it takes. You gotta talk to customers. You gotta be not afraid of the no's. You gotta talk to CEOs. You gotta talk to managing directors. All these things, I will teach you how to do it, but the key here is you gotta do it. Most people, when they get to the phone, when they need to call the CEO, they can't do it. They're so fucking scared. They can't do it. But we're here to coach you. We're here to help you. And if you can pass that first week, then you become my mentee. You have face-to-face time with me, and I will work with you. We have a very big sales team in our company, about 130 people, and we're growing that to hopefully 200 or maybe even 500 people by the beginning of next year. And we want to grow our sales team across Vietnam. And let me tell you this, we have the best sales training. I look far and wide in Vietnam. I don't see any sales training like ours. Definitely not like mine. There is no good sales training here in Vietnam. And I provide the best sales training in this country. And we have the best systems, we have the best process, we have the best teams, we have the best people. If you join us and you work with us, you will find that out. But again, like I said, 90% of the people will get eliminated because they can't do it. So if you want to join my sales training, if you want to be my mentee, you want me to be your mentor, this is how you do it. Join the sales training program and pass that first week of training. All right, so take some fucking action. Find out how to join my sales training program, and I will see you in sales training. Don't be a fucktard.